G'day, welcome to an episode on Bigo TV, Bigo app, Bigo Go. If you haven't downloaded it, I'm going to tell you why not to download Bigo app on the Play Store, because I've been on there for a few years and I've learned a lot on the app. I wouldn't recommend, if your kids have it, make sure they delete it. There's full of people that are, what can I say, criminals on there. There's pedophiles on there. There is, murderers. There are rapists. There is everything on there. It's not safe. There are people on there that are so toxic, they want people to end their lives. Literally. It's also an app for scammers to prey on the weak. If you look at the commercial, it says a great way to meet friends and make money. What it doesn't tell you is when you start, if you want to be a host, is what they call it. To get paid, you have to do 30 plus hours a month. You have to get a certain amount of gifts, which means people have to spend money on you for you to make money. And if you don't make a certain amount of money, you just don't get paid at all. It's basically, unless you're really, really popular, you're not going to make it on the app. I've seen just alone this year people wasting so much money on an app where you're not gaining anything in return. So, for example, they have these things called quotas. So, roughly, someone has to spend at least between $700 and $1,000 on you, so you can make about $540 back. Kind of doesn't make sense, does it? And not many people are going to spend that sort of money on people. But the toxic people on there, it's disgusting. People, it's like being in high school. There's so much drama, and people, all they want to do is drama. I know someone that literally flirts with every single guy that goes into her room. And the chats, oh my God, the sexual innuendo and the bullying is just absolutely disgusting on that app. And I think what they need to do with that app is shut it down. There are people that on there that are criminals. There are people on there that prey on the weak and the young. And at the end of the day, I don't think it's an app that should even exist. I mean, Facebook and Instagram and, all those, and Twitter, that's fine, because they're not trying to get money off you. They're not trying to, and you can add who you want on those things. And the good thing about having those sort of devices is you can control who sees you. You got all this privacy. But what they can do also is on this Bigo app is, if you don't log in, you can stalk people. And it's not a thing that, you don't want, your kids exposed to, sexual predators stalking their profile and getting off. I mean, they say there's an age that you're supposed to be on Bigo, but unfortunately, it's no way to prove. You can say you're 18, and it's not like they check your ID or anything, which I think they should. I think if you're going to make an account on there, they should check your ID. And most importantly, I think if you are going to go on there, there should be rules like bullying straight away, stop to it. If you expose yourself in a sexual matter on there, you should be banned for life. I know a lot of people that think it's funny to expose themselves on that app. But the problem is, you can say, oh, but if they get banned, can't they make another account? It's true, they can make another account, and that's why I think they should put a stop to that. I think they should be able to ban your IP. So, if someone gets banned for being inappropriate or that, banned permanently. Should be banned permanently. And the funny thing is on that app is the standards. So if you live in, say, Australia or some countries, if you show a bra strap, you get banned for 10 minutes. But then there's other countries where there are people in their underwear and they don't get banned. A man is not allowed to be topless on camera. That's just ridiculous. I mean, it's not nudity, but, they say that they don't promote gambling, right? So, say, for example, if you're in a casino and there's a poker machine behind you, you're banned. Automatic banned, right? But the games that they have on their app is all a bunch of gambling apps. So, in a way, it's not just they're trying to rip money off you the other ways. They're trying to say, hey, play our games and you can win gifts back. Not win money back, win gifts back so you can send to other people and spend money. So it's all about making money off that app. But over the last week or two, I've noticed the dark side of that app, and it is really dark. There are people on there that target disability people. There are people on there that make fun of people's weight. There are people on there that make fun of people's health conditions, and they don't care. They don't care at all. They think it's funny. They think it's a joke. And the fact that some of them, are friends with these pedophiles, these rapists, these women bashers, and they don't care. They know that these people are like that, but they still choose to be friends with them. And I think the worst thing at the end of the day is the backstabbing. People say, "Oh, I don't like this person," but like 10 minutes later, they're in a chat room talking to that person, and it's just like, you're a hypocrite. You're an absolute hypocrite. You say you don't like a person, and you're talking to them. I know one female in particular. She just loves every single guy. She talks dirty to them. She is very crude and rude. If you ever go to this person's chat room, it's always about sex. It's always about sex, stuff about the penis and all that, and it's just like, this is disgusting. And that's all it is, Bigo, is filth. Some people use it as a dating app. I wouldn't use it as a dating app. If you think that's going to help you get a date, you're just going to find the wrong people. So the problem with Bigo is too, the moment you accept their terms and conditions, they know your location. They know what's on your phone. They can access your photos on your phone. They can access pretty much anything. And I think it's owned by a Chinese company. So would you want that in their hands? Them knowing what's on your phone, photos and all that. It's a thing where people are not aware of. They just download. It's like when you download an app, you got to go through the terms and conditions. For example, Pokemon Go, for example, they know your location. They know what apps are on your phone. There should be a way to download apps without them wanting access to your phone. Like your phone records, your pictures, your location. To me, if you download something like that, you're looking for trouble. You're looking to be hacked. You're looking to be exposed to the world. And like I said, at the end of the day, people will try to pretend to be your friend on that app, but they would stab you in the back. I've never met the worst people in my life until I met those people on the app. There are people on the app where they complain about people being immature, but then there's them in a chat room, exposing themselves or fucking, talking rude or crude. These are people that just want to start fights with people. These are people that, are just low self-esteem and they want to bully other people. They want to make fun of people's weight. They want to make fun of people's disabilities, people in a wheelchair, people that have, Tourette's syndrome. That's sick. And then you make fun of someone's health and how long they got to live. That's disgusting. And there are people like that on the app where they don't care about anyone but themselves. I know that one female that, like I said, I reckon she'd probably sleep with most of the guys on that app. She thinks she's top shit, but she's not. And I think the interesting thing at the end of the day is she says she doesn't like certain blokes, but she's happy to see photos of their penises, that she's happy to, talk dirty to them. What kind of woman's that? What kind of woman is like that? You'd say, but it's disgusting. But that's what that app's all about, sadly. So I would say if you've got kids or family, take that app away from them. Make them delete it. It's not one that's going to make them friends. It's going to get them in trouble. It's going to expose them to the world that is a darker place, because it is a dark place on that app. I mean, I gave it up for a year because I was sick of seeing just the toxic people on there. And I was happy away from it. I was, just enjoying life. Well, I would say enjoying normal life outside of an app. But I came back to it thinking, who's on there? What are they talking about? And nothing changed, sadly. Nothing changed on the app. It's still the same, bullies, harassment. And I said to myself today, I don't want to go back on an app like that. I don't want to be in that sort of environment where people are making fun of people with disabilities, people making fun of me, people making up rumors and stories. It's like, I'll go by the philosophy, don't believe everything you hear from someone about somebody. You know, lies will get you in trouble at the end of the day, and you're exposed to people that will make up lies about you on that app. They don't know you. They think just because they hear something from someone, it's true. I go by the philosophy, if you don't have evidence of someone saying something or doing something or having something, then, don't believe it. But unfortunately, there are sad people that get told things about someone and, they believe it straight away. Because it's a guy, it must be true. Every time you hear a bad story about a guy, it must be true, right? They must be cheaters. They must be rapists. They must be. But on that app, speaking from experience, I got treated so badly since I've come back to that app. I've been bullied. I had a friend be bullied on there. I get talked about consistently when there's no need for those people to talk about me. I guess they're jealous of me and they're pathetic. And the people that are bullying me are low lives. None of them have a job. None of them want to do anything with their life. All they want to do is talk about sex and getting laid and, partying. And that's not the way to live life. I just think it's just sad. They think that that's the way to live life. And I think that at the end of the day, each of the people that are involved are going to get hurt in some way. I mean, they believe that violence solves everything. They believe that, every person should get beaten up. I know a guy that consistently says on a day-to-day basis to a girl, oh, she should get her head smashed. You're a guy saying a woman should get her head smashed and making fun of her weight? What kind of sick human being are you? You make fun of someone's weight. You make fun of someone's disability. All you want to do is cause drama on that app. What kind of human being are you? You're disgusting. You're not even a human being. You're a monster. You pick on people that are, less fortunate. I say to people that are being bullied, and I will make a link in this vid, stand up to bullies. Bullying is not okay. One day you will bully the wrong person and karma will get you. I'm sorry, but you need to start realizing that what you're doing is wrong. The way you conduct yourself, you complain, oh, people are watching you. People are watching you because they want to report you and get you kicked off the app. And every time you assume that someone's watching you, you must be fascinated in that person's life. If you think that person is watching you, then you need help. You need help. Because you assume that this certain person's watching you. What if they're not? What if they're not watching you? You just assume it because you want to make that person jealous or make that person suffer. Like, you're sick. And I said to one person, I said to a lady on there, I said, you're a sick person. You jokingly joke about rape. You joke about, sexual things with other guys. You are paranoid about who you're dating and what they're doing. Like, the fact that, why is it your business that what, is on your boyfriend or your friend's phone? What is it your business what they're doing? Like, why do they have to take photos of what they're doing? It's sick. It's fucking sick. And I think at the end of the day, these people are going to learn their lesson. So I just wanted to say that because I think people need to know the truth about that site. It's not a good site. And I'll tell you this now. If you care about your mental health and your safety, and of course your bank account, don't use the app. Delete the app now. So thank you all for watching. I'll post a video in one of these corners about bullying and racism because there's a lot of bullying and racism in this world right now, and that app's full of it too. So you just be careful if you're on that app because, I don't think people realize the dangers of that app. And I'll talk to you soon.